Bill Bailey, Adjoa Endo and Rob Brydon star in BBC One's latest animated short The Smeds and the Smoos, which is sure to delight children and parents alike on Christmas Day. However, the story's not-so-subtle allusions to prejudice and Brexit could spark a discussion amongst adults tuning in, even if the film's message goes over their kids' heads. Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler revealed they were both inspired by prejudice and Brexit when they first created The Smeds and the Smoos. Their 2019 book, and Magic Light Pictures' new animated adaptation, tells the story of two alien families who refuse to have anything to do with one another. Although both the Red Smeds and the Blue Smoos each have their quirks, they eventually come to realize they're not so different when two of their children fall in love. "Really, it's totally pinched from Romeo and Juliet," Julia explained. "We've got West Side Story and stuff and they're tragic, so maybe they would take a bit of hope back." Although the central idea is inspired by Shakespeare, the author put a modern twist on the story in the hope of uniting families and spreading a valuable message to young viewers. "But it is about prejudice," Julia said at the Smeds and the Smoos preview in London. "There's so much prejudice in the world, and not just racial prejudice. I remember when we moved to Scotland, there's so much us and them. Even in sports. I mean, like Celtic and Rangers, it's sport and it's fun, but there are some people who really take it to heart and go overboard with that sort of thing. So I hope people learn to just be a little bit less prejudiced." The short film could even strike a chord with football fans who were a little too disappointed when England was knocked out of the World Cup just a couple of weeks ago. Inside video interview, German illustrator Axel added, "I agree with that, but also I worked on it at a time of great division in this country when this country decided to go the way of division. So that was the time of Brexit, and Smeds and Smoos has a very strong message for unity and against prejudice and overcoming divisions. And to work together, that's a big message of this story." Axel even managed to include a more direct reference to the current climate in his dedication for the Smeds and the Smoos, though revealed it has often been misconstrued. "There was a dedication, obviously a little bit provocative, for the children of Europe and the children all over the world," he recalled. Somebody said, at that moment, "Well, what about the British children? And the whole point, obviously, is that the British children are children of Europe as well. That was my message for it." Millions of parents and children are expected to tune in this Christmas, so Julia and Axel are clearly hoping viewers will take an important lesson with them into the new year. The Smeds and the Smoos airs December 25, Christmas Day, at 2:30 p.m. on BBC One.